Hi everybody, it's Pollo Del Mar, and I'm coming to you after what has been an extremely long afternoon of drag for me. It all started off this afternoon when I headed over to San Francisco African American Cultural and Historical Society, I think that was the name of the building that we were in, for the Alice B. Toklas and San Francisco Young Democrats mayoral debate. And I was there with my girlfriend Beth Spotswood and Melissa Griffin and a bunch of other fabulous people to kind of get a feel for 9 of the candidates in this year's San Francisco mayoral race. And it was a really interesting time. We did a webcast. Thank you so much to the Huffington Post who allowed us the opportunity to webcast that. And Beth and I did color commentary from a separate room from the debate, kind of giving some of our thoughts on what the candidates were like as individuals, as well as our impressions of their websites and their policy issues. It was a very interesting experience of doing that. This is not our first time doing something of this nature. We have done in the past, we've done several of these kind of webcasts as it relates to the supervisorial, and that's a really weird word, supervisorial campaign debates. And Beth and I've done at least 3 or 4 of those, and it's been a very entertaining learning experience for me because of the fact that some people may know that I have a little bit of a history just in the fringe of politics here in San Francisco. And what people don't know is that I actually have a degree in political science as an undergraduate. And so it's an interesting opportunity for me to marry not just my drag career, but my background as both a journalist and in political science. So conversely, though, I'm not actually at these events trying to kind of determine which people's policy issues or perspectives are going to be the best. I'm there as the average, everyday layman individual who's watching these debates from home, and I want to comment on the things that I notice. For example, I may be in a little bit of trouble because of the fact that I noted that I literally started to doze off during candidate Phil Ting's closing remarks. On the flip side, I was really blown away by close personal friend Bevan Dufty's closing remarks, because even though I know that he's a very passionate and inspired individual, his closing remarks were extremely interesting, entertaining, and insightful in terms of his passion for issues relating to people of color and communities of color and what he would like to see done in relation to those. So, at any rate, Beth and I had a fantastic time together, as we always do, and I certainly hope to work with Beth Spotswood again in the future, as I do with Melissa Griffin. Both of those women are fantastic credits to our community. Of course, Melissa Griffin is the Examiner's political expert, and she writes for the Examiner newspaper. And Beth is a blogger for CBS 5 television studios, and she also does a blog and a column, basically, if you will, on the SFGate website. So it's always entertaining and always informative when I get to work with those fantastic and truly talented women. And as some of you may know, I have been in the past a columnist for San Francisco Bay Times newspaper, as well as other locations. If the Huffington Post would love it or be open to it, I would love to work with them as well, and I hope that perhaps the relationship has started from this. I want to quickly give some shout outs because so many of you joined me by following me on Twitter during and as the course of the debate continued. So I'm really enthusiastic to be able to get to know some of you who joined me as the result of what you were seeing on the debate. So thank you so much for giving me an opportunity, at least, to tweet my way into your lives, and I hope that we find ourselves to be long-term Twitter fans and friends of one another. So, at any rate, then afterwards I ran off to the Castro, where I went to Cookie Dough's Monster Show. Cookie Dough is one of my best girlfriends, and at least once a year, usually twice a year, we do the Golden Girls stage production of the famous television show from the 80s, classic television show, if you will. And Cookie plays Sophia Petrillo in that production. I play Rose Nyland. And, of course, it was at Cookie's Monster Show 5 years ago in the Castro, when it was then at Harvey's, that I got my drag start. So I love to go and support Cookie and the girls at the Monster Show whenever possible. It is Thursday nights at the Edge Bar in the corner of Collingwood and 18th, so check it out. It's a $5 cover charge. Tonight's show was themed around Prince and his many proteges, called Purple Revolution. And I got to see a lot of my drag family and friends turn it out tonight for a small but responsive crowd, and that was always wonderful. And then I've only recently come home, and it's just been a very, very busy week because there's a lot coming up. Next Wednesday night, I'm going to be out on the town with doing a Sailor Jerry rum bar crawl with Patrick Gallino and the people at Sailor Jerry Rums. And I'm also, the following night, Thursday night, I'm going to be at the Crib with BeBe, Zahara, Benet, the fabulous, oh so fabulous winner of RuPaul's Drag Race Season 1, and Asian girl group Blush, who've opened for Justin Bieber. We're going to be doing Tranny and Training Night. That's next Thursday, August 18th. But I'd be short-sighted if I didn't note that this Sunday, August 14th, is Totally 80s Night at the Glamazone, my show at the cafe. So please join us Sunday night, 8:30 to party, 9:30 for showtime. It is the Castro's most popular drag show, and you will find out why when you see people such as Lady Tia, Putanesca, Miss Rahni, Sandra O, Noshi-Di'n't, Becky Motorlodge, and Euphoria performing and turning it out on my stage. So come and check it out. There is no cover charge unless we bring in national talent, and you can mark your calendar now because on August 28th we will have RuPaul's Drag Race superstar Yara Sofia from this season in the house, and she's going to be doing her thing. As you may know, she's a world-class Lady Gaga impersonator, but you may know her for her catchphrase, Esce pa'lante! I'm excited to see her, Yara. Can't wait to bring you into the Glamazone at the cafe and have you here in San Francisco as my guest. I'm looking forward to seeing all of you. Remember, if you check back often, I'm going to start doing these video blogs, I think just because it's fun, and why not, right? I hope to talk to you all soon. Have a wonderful night. Again, I'm Pollo Del Mar. I hope you follow me on Twitter and join my Facebook fan page. I'm going to have the information available for you right here in this video, so I'll talk to you soon. Thanks.